you guys, and welcome back to Rames Games. We're playing Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls. I haven't covered this game in a few months. Sorry, it's super loud on my end. That's totally my fault. So, let me deal with that. I don't know, it's probably fine. So since then, they've added a kind of storyline to it a little bit. Making a lot of noise. Get this bottle of water. So they've added a witty little AI thing. Think GLaDOS, just not quite. Dear Daria, clone number 4 activation attempt in progress. Special note, this one looks even dumber than the last one. We'll test self-esteem and listening skills before recycling. You get a couple options. In the end, they lead you to the same exact thing. I'm excited to play the game. It's been a while. So I can choose. I'm inclined towards not being recycled. Can I speak to a less sassy robot, please? That'd be less fun. Rogue brains. Because zombie joke. Never a chance for successful. Skip flight training. I could do that, but I want to show off the tutorial because tutorials for people who have no idea about this game. And a reminder, this game is coming to Steam. I don't remember when. I made a video on it, so you can go check that out. It's February sometime. 14th maybe? 7th? I don't know. Boom. Not being recycled. Oh, excellent. Well, as much as I would love to turn you into an algae fertilizer, I simply haven't got the time. We've reached our destination. I'm really anxious to get back to not talking to you. This has been my most memorable conversation ever. This has been your only conversation ever, and it isn't even the first time I've heard that joke today. Let's move on to the part where you do my bidding. What a sassy robot. We've been in deep space for a few hundred years. Yay, lore. There'll be a whole lot of guys who want to shoot us, and we need a planet to land on. A few hundred years. Unfortunately, with no inhabitable planet in the system, it is guarded by a bunch of jerks with big deadly warships whose job it is to prevent us from landing. Sweet. La-di-da. Oh, this is different. So I haven't seen it since they added, you actually have clothes now which can augment your stats. Pretty sure I just need to die. Just force myself to respawn. And I'm back at the station. You're on the station I found. I was able to fix one of these cloning vats to synchronize it before you blew it yourself up. There are about 6 of them, and I had to take parts for most of them just to get one working. It's talking about how I'm still wearing pants even though it was cloned. Oh jeez, guys. I want to play the game. I don't care about the lore. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Speaking of which, I need to lower the music volume so I can turn it up here. Sound effects probably need to be equally as low. I'm sorry. So we came from that right there. What it wants me to do is actually go over to the thing, to spawn a thing, the logistics room. Spawn a ship and go flying. This is a little bit buggy. There we go. It's teaching me how to use logistics. You just walk up to you, press F. He's being super sassy. Just need to spawn a ship. Only ship we can spawn. Do that. Basically get a crappy little mining ship. don't even think this is the mining ship, to be honest with you. So I think this button right here tells whether or not we let people reclone or not. I don't know. That's the navigation console? Weird. So you can show all your docking points by hitting shift. I'm going after those green numbers there. You can show your docking points by hitting shift, and you can dock and undock. Oh, gee. I forgot how to play this game. Okay. Anyways, you hit X to dock and Z to undock. Once you're undocked, you are free to move around. If you left click and hold, your vehicle will point automatically and your keys become strafing. You still have your gas, which is W, and your bricks, which is S. Otherwise, if you're not clicking and holding, your vehicle will just spin. Your space vehicle, also known as a ship. Game has a pretty massive scale. We are going to this green thing right here. What is this? You can activate your travel drive by hitting T. We were close enough that I didn't need to do that. I understand docking. I don't need to tell you how to dock. I just told you how to dock. Oh geez, way too fast. I could have made that too. As long as you're fast enough on it, then you could have totally hit X in time to completely dock up and stuff. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. F is your button to activate and deactivate the console, by the way. Oh wow, what is this hunk of? Good news, we should have no issue adapting this technology because it's perfectly compatible with their station's database. The hell does that mean? The ship sucks. I'm going to find the necessary tools to repair it. Down here. We have a fire extinguisher and a repair tool. God, I love the things they've done with this game. Right click to do that. Left click on the injured things, components. You don't have to necessarily click on the specifically injured things. If I click on the actual module itself, it will repair everything inside of the module. The same does not go for hallways, by the way. If I just click on the module, it'll automatically fix everything up. With the blue nanobots. I love this feature so much. It gives you a nice visual aid as to like what's being repaired. I actually saw that Stejo is playing this game and it kind of upset me because right now I'm at the top of the search results for this game. I've been playing this for years actually, and it's been following. This is the non-Steam version because the Steam keys haven't been set out to owners yet. I do have one free key to give away of the game, and I'll be giving that away to over on Patreon once we reach the goal of game giveaways. So for now I'll be keeping that, unless I'm feeling really generous or get enough of a following to not just give it to one of the 3 people that comment. The developers accidentally gave me a different key, so how I got a different one. I didn't ask for any free keys. Anyways, just pointless banter while we repair things. You can see we're good because all of these things are showing the energy from the capacitor. The reactor, sorry. Anyways. I don't need to repair this stuff right here, but I will. And we can move. I'm gonna activate my travel drive. I want to go down here. And cargo scoop is the I think though there might have been cargo down here that it despawned, so regardless of the case, let's just go ahead and go back to the station which we're supposed to go to. So this is how you're going to start the game. Every time, essentially. I didn't skip flight training or anything, so I just come in for a smooth docking. Boom. Like a glove. That right there should prove that I've played this before. Even though he's a robot talking to me from all over the place, I have to meet him in logistics. Which is great. I'm going to repair it, restock ammo, and then scrap, and research. That's just a habit I've gotten into. Hey, would you look at that? You have a space station and a ship you can create lots of guns and such. I dare say I can ignore you for a while. Wow. Well, so you'll just turn yourself off, right? On the contrary, I plan to stick around and encourage you to go off and get yourself killed as much as you like. Progress demands. You know, whatever. Huh. They talked to me. Kira is feeling relieved that you can't mess up my plans by getting yourself killed anymore, and you assumed I would just go away. Yep, seems reasonable. I'm here to die for your amusement. It seems like a great plan. Alright, so we are now, wrong button, F. I already talked about this. We are now free to do whatever we want in-game. I'm going to go quickly check some of the things that George has been kind enough to lay around the map for the last many updates. If you walk up to this chest right here, it's a spare weapons crate. I can compare it to the weapon I already have. 107 DPS, 133 damage. Bullets per shot, 120. And 17. That might be worth... Oh, wow. What? No way. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Holy crap, dude, guys. If you look down here at this icon, I can actually hit 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it will change. That's amazing. Aw, I can't throw fire extinguisher all over the place. That's a bit disappointing. In the most recent update, they added if you right click with your weapon, you actually have to aim it now, instead of just bullets coming out of your crotch. Rip crotch bullets. Although I'm gonna have to... excuse me? Why is... I research? Whatever. Remote brain transmitter. The station is equipped with cloning vats and it looks like one of them is still working. So if... Keep hitting the right buttons. Here in a couple seconds, using 2,000 mass, we are going to be able to make that. Right before I end the episode, let's go and look at all the other things that are available at the start. Nothing in these. I meant to come up to this one right here. There's nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. This should be the mining one. There you go. He's working on all the art, so some of them look a little bit weird. That's why. So you get your mining weapons and they get some extra crystals. I'm going to go ahead and steal all of these. Basically, what we're going to do is put those iron chunks into the furnace. The furnace will generate more mass for us. This is how you get like a little bit of an early boost to your economy without having to go out and mine things for yourself. I don't know if this is always going to stay in the game. It's not like it's a lot of mass. I actually found that going out and mining full stacks of dirt I think was about as efficient as just going out for lead ore, so unless those numbers have changed. I'll have to redo how much inventory space you have and the conversions of that stuff, but that'll be for another video. So welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls Early Access. Reminder, this is not the Steam version. I will be playing that once it releases. This is kind of just a let's look at where the game has been since I made my last video like 5 months ago. Almost 700 views now, which is amazing. Let's try to get me back up there in the search results, guys. It matters to me. I want to show that. Oh, we're gonna talk to those guys next time. Haha! I didn't know that was a thing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Wayward Terran Frontier Zero Falls. Bye bye.